Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is a review for Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 12, Calm After the Storm. I know I normally come before y'all much more put together. I just didn't feel like it. And by it, I mean, I didn't feel like putting my bra back on. I didn't feel like standing in the closet and trying to, let me think of something. Let me figure out something cute, cutesy. No. Authenticity is always best. And this is how I was sitting up watching it. And so I just walked right from where I was and came to sit down so that we can review it. Be glad I threw this wig on. And y'all ain't getting the Cleo braids. Be glad. Be glad about the, the little things. It's always the little things. Anyway, I really ain't got to be giving no disclaimer. Like, if we really just gonna be honest, I'm just being nice. But make no mistake about it, I don't really be explaining myself like that. Really like that. Not when it comes to this type of shit. Anyway. Greg is running from King. Quad is running to get her man, and so is T. We separate everyone. T is crying, and over there, she's just really going through. Mimi, Contessa, and Phaedra, they rally, and they, Contessa starts praying. Phaedra, she gets in the spirit. She has the ghost, the Holy Ghost, and so now she's speaking in tongues. I'm not gonna be one of those people that sits from a place of judgment and like, God can't use anybody, or like, I know that woman's heart. And so I'm not going to say anything about the prayer. We're not doing that. I'm not one of them people that is like Simone. And it gives heathen. It really does. Now, you have to judge people by their fruit, but when prayer is going on, you just stand over there where you are and pray in the spirit. Do your part from where you are. Because if we all are praying, something's going to change. The energy's going to shift. So I don't like when people take a negative turn to, people think that only people walking around like Sister Mary Clarence, they're the only ones that should pray, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, you just can't be saved enough for some people. Phaedra's mother is a pastor. She was raised there. Okay? She grew up in the church. She know a little something about speaking in tongues. That gift of the Spirit never leaves. It doesn't go away. Some of y'all, just say you ain't went to church. Never. Just say you ain't grow up around people speaking in other tongues, Just say that. Just say you don't understand. But don't try to say that Phaedra, of all people, oh my gosh, she's praying? Oh, this is too much. Your spirit wrestling, ain't it? That's them evil spirits wrestling up in you. Anyway, because Simone got judgment. I don't like that. Girl. Anyway. Apollo 2 talking about he known Phaedra since 97. He never heard her. He never heard none of that. Anyway, Greg and T, they're going to leave. We done cut the whole sandbar activity short. We separate the groups because they go back on separate boats. So there's that. That was a bus. On the ride back, Contessa, she asked Heavenly, what's going on with you and T? What's going on with this beef? Heavenly said, that little girl just do too much. Now, Heavenly, see, you do the little girl like she's a child and she's a grown-ass woman. And then T, in turn, when she gets a moment, she's going to grandma, elderly, all of that, you. But see, y'all only hold T's feet to the fire when if you gonna age shame me about being younger than you, then listen, it's fair game for me to call you an old bitch. I just don't understand what, I mean, it's a tit for tat. If you can do it, so can I. Nobody should be upset. This is just what we doing. Anyway, the next day, Apollo and his wife, I don't even know why we got to have, last remarks from them. Bye. Get the hell on. But they sit up with Heavenly and Simone. We're so sorry about yesterday. Apollo still, he's painting a picture like, how is Phaedra wrong? How is Phaedra wrong? How is she wrong? I just don't understand. I don't understand. I really didn't want to do this shit today. Because what did she do? You want to come on the trip? You want to bring the woman that you were cheating on me with? Then yeah, I'm gonna bring your homie. I'm gonna bring the homie. You damn straight. Like I said before, you better be glad I didn't go find one of your family members. A brother. You better be glad, bitch. Cause that's what she could have did. You damn straight. She came up in there with Shaq. Are you stupid? Did you think you was gonna play her? No. We're not doing that. Shireen and Apollo talking about they was there for therapy. Both of y'all full of shit. Both of y'all. Y'all was playing. Or you thought you was gonna play in Phaedra's face, and she showed your ass. She showed your ass. Apollo, he said he reached out to Phaedra, but to no avail. Why she need to talk to you? What you calling her for? What you reaching out to her for? Talking about you texting her, calling. For what? You and that botch bad body, whatever homegirl said. whatever homegirl said. You and her skate. Who is at my door? Hold on. Phaedra and Shaq, they're in their room packing their bags. It's time to go. She's chartered a plane and she going home, okay? Never to return to film again. Well, not with them. Not with these bitches. See what I did there? Anyway, Jackie drops by and, she's, what's going on? Where are you going? Are you okay? What's going on? Phaedra tells her, I'm a little disappointed in you. And she's disappointed in Jackie the most. I don't know why. I don't know what Jackie did, but I guess Jackie should have done something. I don't know. Jackie's, she's coy. She don't know what I do. She said to insert herself in something that didn't have anything to do with her, it just didn't seem appropriate. That's just what it is. Phaedra says she sees them for who they are, mean girls, and she's just gonna exit. It's almost as if Phaedra, they expect when you come on this show, the doctors from the inception. I have a piece of hair that's just like the doctors. At this show's inception, they kind of look down on the doctors' wives. I don't, or anybody that's not practicing medicine, because Jackie had smoke for Dr. Heavenly when she came on. She didn't respect dentistry, and it's like, what the fuck? So F your dentist, huh, Dr. Jackie? Do you call your dentist by their first name? Or do you call them Dr. So-and-so? Don't play. She really tried to play her early on because she's pretentious. And she still is. Ain't nothing changed. Phaedra got him. She got him right. She got him pegged right when she says that they don't let anybody new survive. They don't. And they don't. And they don't. These people be barely skating by. Contessa, she kind of bogarted her way through because Dr. Heavenly was trying to give her a hard time. Mean Girls. That's really what it be given sometimes, honestly. But she's leaving. She's leaving. She's not doing this. She says some people can be played with. I'm not one of them. And that's just that. We'll see her over there on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Jackie gets a little dig in in her confessional, talking about, we're honest and strong debaters. Maybe she missed that. I don't think they had that question on the bar. Can you take the bar exam, Dr. Jackie? Did you take it? We don't take away from your medical degree. We don't take away from your expertise in pussy. We don't do that to you. So why you always got something for people who aren't doing what you're doing? Like, you're not the smartest bitch in the room, Dr. Jackie. She's really getting up under. She's really getting up under. I mean, let me regulate my emotions, because I don't know that lady. She ain't my damn mama. I don't know her. I ain't got to be upset, okay? Anyway, in the room with Simone and oh wait. Okay. Almost went down too far in the notes. In the room with Simone and Heavenly, they're saying that Phaedra has been distant and private. Apollo is like, he feels like it's a battle of the minds. He pegged it right too. Y'all, you're doctors. She's an attorney. Both of y'all, all of y'all think y'all the smartest. And what we're not going to do is that. So yeah, it's going to be a little tug and pull, because the doctors feel like, bow down. And she's like, bow down to what? I'm just as important. I'm just as educated. I'm just as pulled up. I'm just as well versed in this, that, and the third. The lady got plenty jobs. Anyway, it ain't got to be no competition, but that's what they be making it. I don't know. It's almost like they're intimidated by her. Why? I don't get it. Apollo and that girl, they gone. Bye. The guys, they go out. They're gonna enjoy the day, as do the ladies. T and Greg, they ended up leaving as well. The men, they're gonna go roll some cigars. Damon, a few of them go roll cigars, while the other guys stay out there, and have a drink or whatever. And Damon asks, has anybody talked to Greg? Scott feels like it was way too soon to have all these exes in the same place. All these divorced people and people newly in a relationship. It was just too much. King, he's there, so he speaks up for himself. He says it really wasn't about uncomfortability. I ain't got no problem being around a man. It's about respect. It's about disrespect. Damon, he already get it. He already know what's up. He specifically is like, I get it. He speaks up. He would have done the same for Heavenly. Especially after hearing that Dr. G told Quad, I had a moment of lightheadedness just then. Like, oh, wow. Anyway, Dr. Damon, he feels like he would have done the same for Heavenly, especially when he found out that Dr. G told Quad to shut the fuck up. Eugene and Cecil, they, check in with Steve. He's there. How you doing? What's going on? Steve's not been through this sort of thing. He doesn't have these types of rifts with his friends, but hey, I'm having a unique time thus far. Simone, back over there with them, she says that they might have underestimated how bad things were between Greg and Quad. They gonna go get some drinks. Simone says yesterday was the worst experience that she's ever had amongst the group. There were multiple arguments simultaneously. The most devastating was King and Gregory. She goes on to share that Phaedra left, and that, Phaedra, and right away, Simone has a tone. Right away, her tone is giving let me just get everybody, let me rally the troops. We're against Phaedra now. Because she said that we're mean girls. And so we can't allow an outsider to come in and say anything like that about us. That was really what it was. As if she ain't did nothing wrong. Jackie jumps in because, she was the one that spoke to Phaedra. And, she says that Phaedra is unsure about rejoining the group. Toya's like, what? No. She unsure about being around y'all because, I text her. They like, you text her? What, did she text back? No, but I text her. I'm waiting on her to respond. Toya, you're out too. You're out of it too. The couples, they're getting ready for couples therapy. Toya don't want to go. She don't want to do no couples therapy. She's like, let's just ditch these folks and go do our own thing. Eugene ain't doing that. So they agree that they're going to go and just be quiet. We ain't got to talk about nothing. Just like Heavenly and Dr. Damon, our relationship is perfect. So that's what we're going to go in there. That's what we're going to lead with. In the car, Contessa, she calls Greg. Greg has to have him. We got to hear his side. Greg says that I was friendly with him. No, you wasn't. You was passive aggressive with him. I engaged him in a friendly way. No, you didn't. Anyway, back in Atlanta, Greg, he say he worn out. He worn out. He brings up Quad. What triggered him was Quad saying that she left him. That's what triggered him. And he says that if Shek wasn't there, he don't know what would have happened. And T is like, it wouldn't have. Because he's on something we would have been fighting to the death. And T is like, no, you wouldn't. And he says, how you know? What you gonna do? All aggressive like that. And she's like, it ain't gonna go that far. Like, it's other people out there. Like, I'm combat trained. Oh, you combat trained? Yes. What you gonna do? You a woman. She'll beat your ass, Greg. I bet you she will. I bet you she'll beat your ass. This whole entire scene, I know Quad was sitting up like, I told your ass that that's how he was. You want to come stepping in my shoes. Now look at you. Cheap. Looking cheap. Because he talking to you crazy on a hot mic. Now the whole world knows. Your mama and daddy them know that he be around there talking crazy. Child. He get offended by her not being as rah-rah as he is about the situation. Because she's like, because honestly, Greg, nobody would have let y'all fight to the death. You on TV. It was 11 people out there. They didn't even let it happen. What I saw, because I watched on the Peacock, and it wasn't nothing. They separated y'all. So, that's the only thing that would have happened. They would have separated you. If Shaq wouldn't have done it, okay, Apollo might have been there. He would have did it. Wasn't nobody finna let y'all fight out there down to the sandbar. Doom, whatever you call it. Nobody would have let it happen. And that's all she was saying. But you wanted her to be on 10 like you. Just really reaching. And mad. And she's not. But he gave her a lot. He really did, calling her naive and all of that. Just started gaslighting her. I didn't like it. I really didn't. I didn't like to see what I saw. Or should I say hear what we heard. Because now you making her the villain. He done got up from the table. You're being dramatic. That's all she's saying. You are being dramatic. Because it's not that deep. Nobody would have let it go down like that. What are you talking about? Then he gets up there. She runs behind him. She runs after him and closes the door. And he's like, this is all your fault. What? It's all her fault. Then your opinion makes no sense. Just really belittled her, down dressed, all of that. It was hard to hear. It was, because she was very, stop, don't stop it. Trying to shush him so that production doesn't hear. Girl, we hear you. We hear you. Stop saying stupid shit. Girl, get out. Get out. Right damn now. Back in Key West, the couples, they're gathering for the group therapy. Simone, she always, the premise for this trip was about building healthy relationships. She has to give this speech about the tone for the evening and all of that. Mimi, she brought lemons because we need to do a whole little lemon squeeze, and as well as the bowl that she bought at the gala. And if you are holding the bowl of lemons, it is your chance. It is your turn to speak, and nobody should interrupt you. And so we start with how you guys feel about first, because Phaedra stays on her mind. We have to debunk the notion that we're mean girls. You ain't even have to mention Phaedra after the fact. Like, at this point, she should be the furthest thing from your mind. We don't even talk about her no more. Because she made her choice, she gone. So let her be gone. But you still pressed and upset that it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Y'all couldn't embarrass her because y'all basically drug all her shit. You went on doing your research, finding things out. And you want to bring to her the mess. Since she won't tell you what's going on, since she won't let you in like that, you're going to go around her and bring the mess to her. Like, oh, well, here, now, let's see how she deals with it. Let's see. Let's all sit back with our popcorn and see how Phaedra deals in this type of conflict. Because we're just so pressed to see her tick. Fucking crazy bitches. That's mean girl shit. Want to see people tick. Want to see people riled up. You want to see people angry. Are you crazy? You're not well. They start the conversation. How do you guys feel about the presence of exes within the group? Mimi, you're up first. Mimi says it's fine if said exes are, have done the self-work. But what I experienced here, I don't think that these exes had done the self-work. I don't think the people have done the work. There's also a lot of unforgiveness. And she's right. She's right in her assessment. Does she think that Quad and Greg have done any self-work? Of course, no. She doesn't feel like that. No. Jackie's next. Jackie, as far as she's concerned, don't be bringing no exes around my man. No, I'm not here for it. No, girl, we're going to bring Curtis' girlfriend over. Next season, find her ass. Let's see how y'all feel, how you really sit with this. If we go and decide to get Curtis's mistress and bring her on the show with a doctor. Let's go get her a doctor and then bring her on. And let's see how this plays out. Because that's what y'all are on. Dr. Jackie don't be giving us her real shit either. She did not want to talk about the infidelity in her marriage. I don't know nothing about Dr. Jackie other than she's an OBGYN. She gives the old shot to the people, She brings awareness to the mortality rate with Black women and childbirth. We know that about Dr. Jackie. That's it. But y'all want to get in Phaedra's dirty laundry. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. When it's Toya's turn, I said, right on, Toya. You girl, right on. Toya said exactly what I said. She's like, you know what? Did we look in the mirror? We want to say that she's wrong, that everybody else. Yeah, T might have been, she might have done a lot, it might have been a lot. But we're also wrong. We try to conveniently say that we're not mean girls, but we need to look in the mirror. We do some fucked up shit. You sure do. That was right, Toya. You called it like you saw it. And people couldn't help but be like, yeah, you right. Then she hands the lemons to the next person. You know, we're going to get quads. First, we got to replay all the mean stuff over the years that they've done to one another. Heavenly says, you know, she was wrong to not consider Quad's feelings when they brought the ex around. And you were wrong to not consider Phaedra's feelings trying to bring her ex around. But Phaedra ain't there for her to apologize to, so I guess. Quad, you know, okay, can I have the bow now? King says, you know, this is not a natural dynamic, you know, to navigate, but we are trying. You know, neither parties have done the work, so you're right about that. And you know, and when you're talking about us, consider that. Eugene gets the ball. You know, he wants to acknowledge Dr. G's sentiments. I want to acknowledge Dr. G because he too is a part of the group. Quad just looking at him like, he is part of the group, Quad. I mean, he is. Is he? Are they? Quad said, I ain't trying to listen. I know I'm speaking out of turn, but I ain't telling y'all to throw them folk away. He gonna throw her a lemon so she can keep speaking. You know, she's not asking for any of that. You know, she's just listen. Just put yourself in my shoes. That's all I ask. Curtis, he wants to speak. How do we reach out to Greg and Sweet Tea to let them know that they're still very much welcome here? And Contessa tells them that, you know, she spoke to Greg. And she's like, well, you're very calm. Greg is still fuming. He is very upset. He's very upset. He might need some space. Child, we don't care. We end the whole thing on a positive note. You know, until next week. I don't know what we're going to be on next week, but we ended on a positive note. I'm going to say my last remarks. I'm here for Phaedra leaving the way she left. I don't have any problems with that. Don't have any qualms with that. I'm not saying that Phaedra is Miss Congeniality. But when it comes to this situation here, this Apollo situation, that was messy. It was messy, unnecessary, and I wouldn't want to mess with y'all either. I just wouldn't. Don't put me in uncomfortable positions thinking that I'm going to be okay with it and I'm just supposed to roll with it because you have some big agenda to bring up, you know, help everybody navigate divorce. What? We didn't need that. Y'all haven't done that before. Heavenly, you a relationship expert, whatever. You know some divorced couples in your real life. You could have brought them to the forefront. People that have done the work. No, you messy. And so you're fine with agreeing to do this dumb shit because we know it's production, you know, pulling the strings, but you don't have to. You can respectfully decline. I ain't doing that for y'all. Get one of the other girls to do it. I'm not doing that. That's what you could have said. But no, you fine with playing this role, playing the messy role because you don't want us in your business. This is how you keep everybody else out your business. Girl, we on to you. Anyway, until next time. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.